Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you'll be watching from. And don't mind what I'm wearing, I just finished working out, so I wanted to just quickly say something. My name is Ama. My full name is Amarachi, and I'm 23. Actually, this is 2026, so I'll be adding another year more than 23, so you should know. So I want to talk about how my previous year went and how it was for me. So few days back before 2026, I was scrolling through Facebook. I literally watched my life and I watch videos of people younger than me, they are 20, 19, 21, older, 25, talking about their achievements and how 2025 was their best year, how 2025 was the year they achieved everything they had to achieve. I broke down in tears, like I was crying like a baby. I couldn't even control myself. And at that point, I had a lot happening in my life. My relationship was shaking, seriously, like it was seriously shaking. So let me rewind to 2024. 2024, I started a food business. I started a food business because that was what survived me. I was making money out of it. In 2024, I made my first 1 million naira as someone doing business by herself. And I was so happy I could achieve something. 2025, I looked forward to investing everything, my experience from my food business, the money and everything. So 2025 came and I told myself before the end of 2025, I should be a very independent girl. Like I should be free, my life should be a little bit settled. I should like be, having free time for myself and not with the run around. So in 2025, I went into partnership business for the food business. I started with my boyfriend and the sister, and a lot was going on. It was moving fine. There were challenges too, but one of the biggest challenges I faced that made me lose everything was when there was a fire incident at the place and we had to vacate the place. I'll still come back and talk about the story. So the full gist will be on other of my videos. So I was like, how can I be doing well 2024? 2025, okay, I was doing well. Then towards the ending August, that time, September, that was when it happened and everybody had to just vacate the place. So that was how the problems and the losing of everything started. It happened so fast, I couldn't believe it. To the extent that after it happened, I didn't have any money on me. I was broke as hell. I went back to square one. I was struggling with myself, with my emotions, with everything to come up with what I can do. I was no longer happy, like to be sincere. So I decided to, okay, since the business is no longer running, we're still looking for options to survive the business. I need to be doing something. I could barely feed at that time. Everything was crazy, So I decided to start making juice and start working around with it. That was the struggles I went through 2024 with my food business. And it started all over again. But before this year, 2026, I was so bitter. I was so angry. I was always uptight. But one decision I made for myself, I forgive myself first. Like, I had to forgive myself first, and then secondly, I decided to start engaging on activities that will help me empty my head. Like, if you're always sitting down idle, I'm telling you, your head will always be full. So I decided to take up content creating to talk about my life, my story, and everything about family, relationship, my struggles, the hustle. And I decided that I'm going to take working out seriously. Maybe it will help me unwind, it will help me let go of a lot of things. I decided that I was going to fix my relationship. I have a lot to talk to you people. Maybe in my other videos, not maybe, in my other videos, I'm going to talk about a lot of things, but this is like a just quick recap of how it's been. So yeah.